I had seen Tavares Martin Jr., he had tweeted something about how he had asked for a personal release.
Yes.
Coach Leach denied that personal release and then released him.
Yes.
So it's kind of like when you come to a job and you're like, hey, I'm here to quit. And they're like, no, I'm firing you.
Yeah, if you went to go quit and they say, oh, actually, no, you're fired. And it's like you're trying to beat them out of the gate.
Yeah, and so like that can make you, the person as a boss look better than the actual person who's trying to leave.
We've seen Mike Leach. I love Mike Leach as my favorite coach. He's kind of prickly at times. What Tavares Martin Jr. said on Twitter was he asked for a release from the team, and instead the team said he violated team rules and left. And we don't know what the rules are. We don't know what happened, but it looks like from the outside looking in, Mike Leach said, I'm going to protect my reputation. Instead of having a player leave my program, which makes me look bad, I'm going to say he violated team rules and he's off the program, which we don't know what the team rules are. None of it's public. And we don't know. It's a lot of he said, she said, so we don't know what actually happened.
I don't agree with how Mike Leach handled it. I think the way he handled it was very cowardly.
Yeah.
He is supposed to be a coach, and to me, a coach is almost not like a parent, but like they're supposed to be like that mentor. They hold that place in their athlete's life as like someone they look up to and, kind of show guidance to. And college football in general is definitely getting more competitive. It's that next leap of faith towards the NFL, and he's there to set them up for that success. And I think he chose his success over Tavares Martin Jr.'s success.
Yes.
And I don't think that's respectable in my eyes. Just as much as you made an opinion off of Tavares Martin Jr.'s decision to leave the team, I've made an opinion that I don't agree with how Mike Leach handled it.
Yeah.
And I stated before, he's supposed to be that respectable figure in their life. And I think he's already established as a coach. Like, he's made his name, and he makes millions of dollars. He's
got a reputation.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And I get he has a reputation to hold. But at the end of the day, these college athletes are trying to make a reputation for themselves. And to put him down, he wants to be released, but I'm going to release him first because I have that power, to me, in my eyes, is not a respectful thing to do.
Our professors tell us all the time, Google your name. What do you find when you Google your name? And if you Google Tavares Martin's name, what you find right now is released from program for violating team rules. Mm-hmm. We don't know what they are. We don't know what he did. And we don't even know if that's true. It might have just been Mike Leach and him got into kind of a hissy fit, and he said, I'm protecting my reputation. You're gone instead. So I think it might have been unfair. And he has that
power, and that's what's hard is like bringing it back to just life in general. Power kind of outrules things, and it's like he has that power to do that to him.
He determines people's futures and the narrative around these athletes.
Exactly.
Because he holds power over Tavares Martin Jr. He's more of a public figure. He's better known. So if he says Tavares Martin Jr. screwed up, how does Tavares Martin Jr. defend himself? We don't know. Mm-hmm. It's pretty tough.
And I think he did it in a respectful way on Twitter. He said, I guess I'm being released because I broke team rules. But even though I was released before.
He's setting the narrative. And he should pin that tweet to his profile.
I think he should too.
He's setting the narrative about himself.
Yeah.
Which could be potentially unfair. I want to be very clear. I don't know the facts. We don't fully know what happened. And I said that Tavares Martin Jr. Got upset with what I said. Rightfully so. I understand why he felt attacked.
Yeah.
But I tried to be very clear in my video on Monday in the show, say, I don't have all the facts. I only know as much as what has been released publicly. Mm-hmm. But I think it's okay for me to still take what's been released publicly and have an opinion.
Definitely. And they know that. They're in the limelight. They know that people are going to have opinions based off of what their choices are.
Because what we're seeing doesn't add up. I made an opinion based on the facts I saw. And the facts I saw made it seem like a weird story. I didn't understand why you would leave a free education. But I don't understand why it was like, again, kind of trying to beat them out of the gate. And so you're not quitting. You're fired instead. That's what it seemed like from Mike Leach's perspective.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I agree.
I don't agree with him leaving college. He had a free opportunity to get a degree. I cannot support that. But he clearly something unfair happened, and I don't understand. And I would love to have Tavares Martin Jr. on the show. If you ever want to come on, Tavares, I would love to hear your side of the story. I know you feel like I attacked you the other day, because he said on Twitter, I think he felt attacked, which is very fair. I said a lot of things. I disagreed with him, and anytime you disagree with someone, I understand why that would feel like an attack. I really do. I've guarded you in basketball, Tavares. I know I've met you before. You're a great guy, and I would love to have you on the show so you can tell your side of the story if you want to.